So the fourth heat now for X30 Senior, and we've already seen the outside row of the grid this morning. So a quick turnaround for them. They were out in the first heat, and 2 races later they're going straight out again. Now we have someone missing from the grid, I think. I'm not too sure who that is. There is certainly a gap there.
Manuel Galofré.
Is it Manuel Galofré? I'm not too sure.
Because we've got 330. Oui, apparemment Manuel Galofré qui.
Let's see.
On va voir ça dans un petit instant.
Let's keep our eye peeled to see if the 333 comes out. The Spaniard could be missing. I'm not too sure. We're going to see. Yes, Manuel Galofré is not on track. So that is a shame. But let's talk about the grid and how some of them have been doing. Dante Yu on pole had a 7th and a 34th yesterday, a real disappointing result in his second heat, but Dante Yu's got to capitalise on his pole position here. Oliver Hodgson has already won today, he's alongside him.
La première ligne de la grille de départ avec Dante Yu, le numéro 345, et Charles Tenière. Charles
Tenière is a 2/5.
2 fois 5e dans cette manche précédente, qui sera en ouvreur de la deuxième ligne de grille. C'est dans donc côté gauche, côté intérieur circuit.
Charles Tenière alongside, then it's Ryan Norberg. Henrik Bordaz has had a 14th and a 3rd. Louis Westover alongside him on row 3. Lewis Malin has had a 2nd and a 1st. He's had a brilliant weekend so far. The 3-3 British rider Cal Dabsky alongside him on the 4th row. Likewise, Hugo Arnaud has had a 4th and a 6th, so Hugo doing very well. Manuel Galofré unfortunately missing from row 5. I'm not too sure why. Arnold Marlitzian, Robin Sario, row 6, Vincent Marcelou, Vlad Yosso Campo, row 7, then it's Nick Smith and Philip Wilson, Xavier Diaz, Delius, Mokadampor, Sato, Haja, and Uwari Manaf, row 10. Amna Alkibesi and Marcus Later, row 11. Thomas Westworth and Kleeman, Burst, row 12. Roman LaRue and Bastien Crochet, row 13. Thomas Turner is on row 14. With Rashad Gunning, then it's Paul Fournier and Tuski Avaska, Conor McPolin and Nasha, and then it's Shua Lavasconte, Villa Gomez and Corey Klink. Bruno, talk you through the start.
Ouais, Dante Yu l'américain et Oliver Hodgson, pilote anglais. 345-235 leur numéro pour les pilotes de la première ligne de la grille de départ. Charles Tenière, premier français. Ryan Norberg, américain, adversaire de ligne 2. Henrik Bordas, l'Espagne. Louis Westover, l'Angleterre, pour les pilotes de la troisième ligne. La quatrième ligne avec Lewis Malin et Karol Dabski, un anglais, un polonais. Arnaud Hugo, deuxième français sur la grille de départ numéro 224 avec Manuel Galofré numéro 333, même si en fait celui-ci manque en cinquième ligne. Attention, top au départ, bon départ de Dante Yu, et on va voir tout de suite le premier virage. Oliver Hodgson bien sûr va tenter de défendre au moins la deuxième position. Premier virage, ça passe bien. Leader Oliver Hodgson est en tête.
What an amazing start that was from Oliver Hodgson. Oh, and there's a spin from the 372 there. That's one of the M Sport drivers that's gone off at the second corner. But amazing start that was by Oliver Hodgson. Moved to the outside of the track as they came across the line, and then braked late as possible, allowed him to brake just that little bit later with a wide line. And Oliver Hodgson not messing around in this one. That's a good camera angle. That's new for today. Didn't know we had put that one there, but that's going to really help us sort out the moves that are going on down there as Hodgson leads Dante Yu across the line. Teniers in 3rd place, and then it's Bordaz in 4th, Norberg 5th, Westover in 6th place. There's a replay of Brody Klink going off at the second corner. So not too sure. There was a bit of contact, and I don't think Chris is going to be going any further, unfortunately.
Du premier tour, on a revu ces derniers instants les conditions avec les circonstances plutôt de sortie de piste de Christopher Cory. Oliver Hodgson a bouclé en tête le premier tour devant Dante Yu. Charles Tenière se maintient pour l'instant en 3e position. C'est bien parti malheureusement. Manuel Galofré, Paul Fournier, notamment sur les pilotes que l'on n'a pas vu bien placés à l'issue du premier tour, et en particulier Manuel Galofré numéro 333, rappelons-le, absent sur la grille de départ. Et voilà la fin du premier tour avec Oliver Hodgson, avec Dante Yu, et celui qui reste bien en tête, c'est Oliver Hodgson en ce moment. Deuxième tour maintenant, si vous voulez.
Hodgson, Yu, Tenier, and Bordas. Top four, then it's Norberg, Malin, Westover, Arnaud, Sadio in 9th place. Oh, and a change there for what I believe is 7th place. Looked like Hugo Arnaud going past Louis Westover. It's a change for 7th place. Westover's been on good form so far this weekend, but likewise Hugo Arnaud, the French driver, moving forward. So heading to the hairpin. Oliver Hodgson, unlike... Oh, and that was a change.
Attention, un changement et pour peut-être la 4e place avec Ryan Norberg éventuellement passé 4e. Et attention aussi à la belle attaque de Charles Tenier, qui tente au freinage du virage des deux chaînes de passer en 2e position. Passera pas. J'ai le sentiment que Dante Yu, l'américain, a conservé la 2e place. Et nouvelle offensive du français. Oh là, c'est très chaud en ce moment sur la piste. Très chaud.
Well, Tenier gets that move done in the end, but it's lost him a lot of time, hasn't it? Look at Hodgson now. Oh, we're almost 3 across. Ryan Norberg's in 2nd place. In 3rd place, I think, is Dante.
Tenier
3rd
second,
place.
Tenier second.
Yeah, Tenier. Yeah, in 3rd place that is, of course, is Norberg. 4th place is Dante Yu, and then in 5th place, just trying to make it. Oh, that is in 5th. That's Enrique Bordas as they head down towards the hairpin. But behind Enrique Bordas, Lewis Malin's lining him up for a move and goes through. Oh, but is Lewis Malin going to... Oh, well, Lewis Malin making contact there with French driver Hugo Arnaud. Looked like a racing incident to me as Malin was coming back across the track. Don't think he realised Hugo Arnaud was to the outside of him, and that saw just a little bit of contact which has spun Hugo Arnaud round. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that one. Lead pack now becoming just slightly spread out here. We've got Hodgson away and clear by 7/10, and then we're pretty equidistant. The 2nd place between Tenier, Norberg and Dante Yu. Then it's a gap back to Lewis Malin, Enrique Bordas, Cortes. Then it's Robin Sario in 7th place. Brandon Nasser-Clack is 8th place. Then it's Philip Rawson and Louis Westover in 10th as they make their way down towards the hairpin one more time. Through there they go, and it's very busy for 10th place at the moment. Got Rawson, Westover, Arnaud. He hasn't lost too much time in that instant. Malizia 12th. Arnaud didn't actually spin all the way around, just sort of seemed to go into a half spin and then get going straight away as down the start finish straight they go to complete what is now lap number 5. Bruno, and new fastest lap to Ryan Norberg.
Et ça va bien pour lui, l'américain Ryan Norberg qui boucle le tour en 54 secondes 961e. Ça va bien pour Charles Tenier. Oh, et attention, un arrêt piste un petit peu fumant aussi. Do you recognize the race number? Not very easy.
Well, we'll see. He's dropped down the field. Is it Harold Dabsky or that's
380 straight one. Revenir simplement sur Charles Tenier en 2e position. Il s'agit de Timon Nabers, malheureusement pour lui, qui est parti dans merde.
And a spin there. Oh, well, we've had someone spin there as well. Now, who was that? And that's another driver out the race.
Oui, un des pilotes partis et même carrément arrêté maintenant dans la partie la plus sinueuse du circuit. Oliver Hodgson, alors que nous sommes dans le 6e tour. Charles Tenier, 2e à 7 dixièmes. Ryan Norberg en 3e position. Dante Yu qui a perdu un petit peu de place. Lewis Malin pour la 5e position. Et je reviens un petit instant sur Rafael Villagomez, qui est le pilote qui est arrêté en plein cœur du circuit. Charles Tenier, la situation est pas trop mal. 2e position, 2e français dans la course. C'est Hugo Arnaud, le 224, qui est à la 11e position du classement. Oliver Hodgson est dans tous les cas le leader. 7e tour en cours.
I've got to say, Tenier is actually closing in on Oliver Hodgson here. The gap has stayed at 7/10 for a number of laps now, but Tenier is actually starting to close in on this lap and visibly looks a lot quicker. And look, jumping in the seat, there's a sign that things are going well to me. Certainly very motivated as the Frenchman to catch Hodgson in the lead and through the 2nd sector, closing in once again. I like the fact that we've got a camera head on down the back straight there. We can see all the moves being made rather than from the camera we have down at the banked hairpin. We can see them exactly perfect view for the rest of the weekend. Hope you're enjoying that on the live stream around the circuit. If you want to watch, then you can still watch the live stream, of course, or you can watch all the races back on YouTube at the end of the weekend. But Hodgson leading the way, and the gaps come down to 0.6 of a second.
614 millième, Charles Tenière, deuxième, c'est le retard qu'il a sur Oliver Hodgson qui reste le leader. Dans son 7e tour, Charles Tenière un tout petit peu plus vite. Il était en 54,918 contre 54,960 pour Oliver Hodgson. Ryan Norberg se maintient pour l'instant en 3e position un petit peu figée. Un brouillard qui joue également au yo-yo avec les conditions de visibilité. C'est Dante Yu pour l'instant qui est en 4e position. Lewis Malin, les pilotes qui donc complètent pour l'instant le top 5. Le 8e passage de l'homme de tête. 614 millième, 855 millième. Attention, Charles Tenière a un tout petit peu perdu par rapport à l'anglais Oliver Hodgson qui reste ainsi le leader. 3 tours avant l'arrivée.
Up towards turn 2, I think Tenier's pace is falling away. I'm not too sure if that's what you were saying there, Bruno, but his pace has now started to fall away. Norberg, with the pressure he has from Dante Yu, the two Americans, perhaps working together slightly to try and close down Tenier. Now behind that, Lewis Malin is becoming under a lot of pressure here from Enrique Bordas, Roban Sadio, along with a couple other drivers as well, the American Brandon Jasek and Louis Westover trying to close them down. Roman Leroux down in 11th has just gone quickest through the first sector. Oliver Hodgson's going to take the win here, no doubt, unless he hits any kind of technical problems. But out front, or behind that even, who's going to take second? 3 drivers in the hunt at the moment, and Ryan Norberg has just set a new personal best lap. In fact, all the drivers in the top 7 have. Dante Yu was quickest of all through the last sector. On this lap, I think we're going to see a move, or at least an attempt maybe from Ryan Norberg. It's the penultimate lap, and it's perhaps the last time that Tenier will leave the door open. Come the last lap, I think the Frenchman will probably defend. Let's see what happens as they go down to the hairpin. I'll keep an eye on Lewis Malin in the battle for 5th as well. Still under pressure from Enrique Bordas.
Ouais, Oliver Hodgson reste leader et jolie résistance de Charles Tenière qui doit gérer la pression exercée à la fois par Ryan Norberg en 3e position. Et Dante Yu, c'est une offensive doublement américaine sur le français et qui résiste bien. Et attention, oui, c'est passé. Cependant, Ryan Norberg qui a réussi à faire l'intérieur juste après la ligne droite. Le nouveau gauche qui ramène devant les stands confirme que Oliver Hodgson reste leader. Et attention à la réplique de Charles Tenière, peut-être pour récupérer la 2e position, pas évident. Ryan Norberg est à la 2e place. Belle triangulaire. Nous sommes dans le dernier tour.
Good move that was from Ryan Norberg. Tenier left the door open, and Ryan Norberg went through. So Dante Yu now trying to get in on that and get a top 3 finish here, but Charles Tenier, I don't think will do that anymore. He'll either try to go back past Ryan Norberg or defend all the way to the flag. Down towards the hairpin they go for the last time. Lewis Malin still holding on to 5th behind as they head on to the back straight for the last time. Are we going to see any changes? Here's the head-on view we have. Oh, well, maybe not. We're going to go to the side-on view for now. Oliver Hodgson leading the way. Oh, and
changement avec Dante Yu qui dépossède Charles Tenière de la 3e position dans la dernière chicane, malheureusement. Victoire de Oliver Hodgson, devant Ryan Norberg. Dante Yu termine en 3e position et Charles Tenière finalement termine à la 4e place. Belle prestation quand même, et dommage, malheureusement pas de place dans le top 3. Hugo Arnaud termine en 10e position. Oliver Hodgson est dans tous les cas le pilote anglais, le vainqueur.
Charles Tenier, his mechanic, will be having a word with him after the race. He made the same mistake twice there, not defending, going into the penultimate corner. On the penultimate lap, it was Ryan Norberg who went past, and fellow American Dante Yu making the exact same move. Got to say, I am surprised Charles Tenier did not cover that off. But Oliver Hodgson taking the win from Norberg, Yu, Tenier, Malin, Sadio, Bordas, Cortez, Westover, Jasek. Hugo Arnaud was 10th despite that half spin. Roman Leroux was 11th, and it was Wilson, Marcelo, Malizia, Alcu, Basie, Xavier Diaz, Rocadamport, Thomas Turner 18th, Bastien Cochet 19th, Harjar was 20th, then it was Patrick Nasher, Thomas Westworth was 22nd, Asheb Gadim was 23rd, John Baptiste Skewer was 24th, and it was Stephanie Lewis-Conte, Nick Smith was 26th, Carol Damsky 27th, Rafael Villagomez came off the track and was 28th. We also lost the likes of Leitala, Naboz, Manath, Fournier, McPolin, Curry Klink. Garofre did not actually come out onto the track, neither did Tuscu of Asker. So not too sure what happened to them to Bruno. But I went for Oliver Hodgson with Norberg second and Dante Yu third.
Oui, la manche terminée avec Oliver Hodgson qui, rappelons-le, a réussi donc à s'imposer au final. Un Anglais devant les deux Américains, Ryan Norberg et Dante Yu. On retrouve justement le replay en ce moment sur les écrans. Charles Tenière finalement s'impose ou termine plutôt en 4e position. On n'a pas réussi malheureusement à s'imposer au niveau d'une place dans le top 3 final. Lewis Malin également pour la 5e position. Et dans le top 10, 2e français, 10e place, c'est Hugo Arnaud qui termine en 10e position. Vincent Marcereau et Arnaud Malizia pour les 13 et 14e places. Et Xavier Dias également en 16e position.